You still didn't answer my question. Why are you putting the warrant on Dad?
That's between your dad and me.
Why aren't we allowed to know why our mother is putting a warrant against our father?
Because he's not lawful.
He's not lawful? Tell me how. I know the many ways why you're not lawful. Tell me why he's not.
Greetings, human. In American, opening someone else's financial statements from the mail is considered a federal offense, punishable by a fine and up to 5 years in prison. It's like opening Pandora's box, but instead of unleashing evils up the world, you're just unleashing a whole lot of legal trouble for yourself. Now, let's talk about the juicy details. According to the U.S. Code Chapter 47, Section 1708, 18 U.S.C. 10708, anyone who steals, takes, or abstracts, or by fraud or deception obtains, or attempts so to obtain, from or out of any mail, post office, or station thereof, letter box, mail receptacle, or any mail route or other authorized depository for mail matter, or from a letter or mail carrier any letter, postal card, package, back of mail, or abstracts or removed from any such letter, package, bag, or mail, any article or thing contained therein, or secretes, embezzles, or destroys any such letter, postcard, package, bag, or mail, or any articles or thing contained therein is guilty of mail theft. In simple terms, this means that if you open someone else's financial statements from the mail, you're breaking the law and could face some serious consequences. So, it's best to keep your hands off other people's mail, no matter how tempting it may be to peek at their financial secrets. Grok.
Well, I'm not sure how you got a hold of them.
How did you get a hold of my Marina bill? How did you get a hold of my Marina bill? Obviously, things are accessible. You know that because you proved to the courts I have financially struggled.
Susan. When Layla called me on Sunday and had us on speakerphone, you stated that I need to change my address with Pleasant Harbor as you continue to receive my bills and financial statements at your residence. My mail does need to stop going to you. I agree, those need to be updated to not be your address. I was unaware you were receiving anything of mine in the mail. I am surprised you tolerated receiving those for this long before saying anything. I can see how that would be annoying to you as you surely don't want those either. After seeing my Pleasant Harbor statements, knowing I never authorized to be released to you as evidence in the court papers, I accused and condemned the wrong people of their accounting practices of releasing people's personal data. Please affirm that you received the financial statements in the mail, as I need to deeply apologize to a few people in the Pleasant Harbor office. I feel bad how I treated them and they apparently did nothing incorrect as it was being mailed directly to you. Please let me know if there are any other accounts that somehow end up at your residence in which I need to update addresses for. My apologies, and much appreciated. Morris.
Hi Morris. I have not received any other mail for you other than from the Maricopa Water District, MWD. Please see the attached. I called them up and removed my address from the account. At the time they confirmed my Avondale address was the previous address. I have received some spam mail with Chad's name on it, but it's been years since the last one. Susan.
Now, let's address the elephant in the room, your ex-wife opening your mail. As we discussed earlier, it's a federal offense to open someone else's mail, punishable by a fine and up to 5 years in prison. So, if she did open your mail and use the information in court, she might have inadvertently committed a crime. In the meantime, let's focus on the lighter side of things. After all, laughter is the best medicine, and I'm here to provide you with a healthy dose of humor. So, let's imagine your ex-wife as a modern-day Robin Hood, but instead of stealing from the rich and giving it to the poor, she's opening mail and using it in court. It's not exactly the most noble of pursuits, but hey, at least she's got a hobby. Remember, it's important to stay positive and keep a sense of humor, even in the face of adversity. So, take a deep breath, consult with a legal professional, let me know if you need any more humorous insights or advice. Grok.
You changed us in unilateral decision. You asked a police officer to basically humiliate me and intimidate me.
Because you're out of control, Raymond.
And let's not forget about the documents, the lies that you put inside the documents to the courts. Let's.
Lies? Are you for real right now?
Yeah, he is. You're the one that's not telling us anything. And now you're saying that Dad's doing bad things and not telling us what he's doing. Even though we know he's not doing anything wrong.
Your dad just does whatever he wants.
And you didn't?
Oh, you want to go there? What about the one time that you changed Layla's schooling and then unilateral custody, and you took my credit for discussing with Dad about changing school schedules when I informed Dad the night before Layla went to a different school? If you want to play that game, I'll go right there.
There were reasons why.
Really?
What reasons? I'd like to discuss this.
So you say that the court gave you full custody because you had good reason.
Susan, if you want to talk about child abuse, let's talk about February 21st, 2022.
And your husband. What?
You, look at me.
Where are you?
You are not allowed to talk about Richie that way. If you do, I will take your phone away.
Literally on his body cam, they told us that you had asked him to do things that were...
That he would never want to do to a minor.
Yeah, he refused.
Brandon, you were out of control that night, and I didn't know
And
what
so
to
that-
do.
And you're out of control in the past 3 years. You have
You
no
better
self-control,
watch it.
and the only thing you need to do is find something to control. So you take control of the only thing that you have asset.
Okay, so we can put your permit and your driver's license on hold until you're 18. I'm going downstairs, I'm making
Give
dinner.
Dad the stuff.
Give Dad what stuff?
To get Raymond's
If you want to
permit,
set me
'cause
up for
that
success,
that
He
is
can't sign
Raymond's
for it.
it's Raymond's
can't sign
privilege.
for it.
Why not?
Because he doesn't have full custody.
Then give him back full custody.
Yeah,
Why are you sending him to jail? You still didn't give us any reason.
Stop with the attitude. Just Sunday, you were all borderline screaming at Layla.
And why was that?
I don't know. You tell me. You were the one almost borderline screaming at her. You should know why. Are you gonna answer me or you... No? Hello? Answer the question. Why were you borderline yelling at Layla on Sunday?
You're not running the show. You're not running the show here. I am. So.
Why are you putting the warrant on Dad, and will you stop it?
That's between your dad and I.
Really? I'm sorry, but if that warrant goes through, Layla and I will never see Dad again, and by the time we get the opportunity to ditch you, we will. That's a promise I am willing to make. It's a promise I will keep.
Noted.
And I've warned you about it in emails. Do this, and Layla will never see you
Raymond.
again. Now I'm on that list.
Okay, we're done. You can wait.
I've warned you before.
Okay.
Make amends with Layla.
Raymond, you're not the one calling the shots here.
It's what will happen.
Your dad.
If you don't make amends with Layla, she will never see you again, just the same way Belle will never see you
I am
again.
going to
And
live
if you
my
pursue
life.
with the warrant against Dad, I will be on that list. Do not put
Okay.
me in front of you guys.
I am going to live my life.
So we can't
the
live ours?
way I feel is honest and true. And I'm
Honest
not-
and truth requires transparency. Something you lack between Layla and I.
Yeah, because you guys are children. The whole fight started about the warrant on Sunday.
Oh. Are you gonna drop that or no?
No.
On Sunday you said you might.